Hi everyone, this is Stefan Lessmann. I'm a professor of information system at the Humboldt University of Berlin. Challenging times we are finding ourselves in, many changes impacting our daily life, our daily routine, including our studies. And in this video I wanted to share some information with you concerning our teaching offers in the coming semester. I got many emails from students, so first things first, almost all the modules that we have announced for summer 2020 will be offered. They will be offered in an entirely digital format, which is new and probably unusual for any one of us, certainly including myself, but I really look forward to that and believe everything will go pretty well. I should have said really well, shouldn't I? Anyways, I said almost all the modules will be offered. In case you worry about this almost, don't worry. There is one seminar meant to present dissertations, which was announced. It's a standard seminar we offer every year, but mainly for advanced master students and also PhD level researchers. So I trust that none of you will be impacted by that cancellation, and all the modules that really matter for the vast majority of students will be offered. I plan to briefly touch on each of the modules. We have 3 in the bachelor program and 2 more master modules scheduled for summer 2020. Well, if you are interested in one particular of these modules, feel very free to use fast forward. That should come in handy. In general, I would ask you to consult the Moodle pages for these modules for more information. And please note that the Moodle pages are not fully developed yet. They are under development for most of the courses, so please check them regularly for updates. I do not use any Moodle keys this semester. Everything is publicly available, open for you as long as you have a Moodle account. So you can check out the pages for each of these lectures. Most of them are already underlined. The bachelor module Strategy, Organization and IT, which I offer together with Anja Schöttner, might not have a Moodle page yet, but for the rest you should find something. But let's have a look at all these modules in some more detail, and I will start with the 3 modules that are offered in the scope of the bachelor program. So again, we have the mandatory module for bachelors at our faculty, Strategy, Organization and IT. Then we have Foundations of Object-Oriented Programming with Java. And finally, we have a bachelor seminar, which is meant to prepare students for writing their bachelor dissertation at our group. Okay, Strategy, Organization and IT. Now, as said, it's a joint module. Anja Schöttner and I offer that every summer, where my responsibility comprises the second half of the module, the IT part. That part consists of a blend of traditional lectures, say, where we look at concepts, and more practice-oriented tutorial sessions. And these are merged. And what I will do in summer 2020 is I will record both the lectures and also the tutorials. Videos, taping videos just like this one, and then make these available. Probably via YouTube, maybe some other channel that is yet to be seen, but you will have access to these videos. And in addition to that, there certainly is the Moodle forum, and I invite you to use our forum extensively to share comments on the lecture, also to post questions, and also to answer questions of your peers. Please bear in mind that every single module that is to be taught in the summer term will be offered in a digital format. Video sessions like this one and sorting out all the questions we typically could sort out in a lecture where we all come together in a forum or by some email channel or whatever. That really will not work too well. I count strongly on you to help with answering questions, helping out your peers where possible, and I'm pretty sure that will go very well. But of course, the forum cannot, replace peer-to-peer sessions entirely. So I plan to have occasionally at least some live sessions where we will use Zoom. That is a tool for video conferencing in order to get together so that you will have an opportunity to ask questions, and I hopefully will be able to answer these. For this we do need specific dates and times, and I will announce these via the Moodle page. Finally, an important question is, what about the exam? What about evaluation? Well, all I can say today is that the module is typically assessed by means of a written exam. And I believe, big question mark here, I believe that it's gonna be like that in summer 2020 as well. So I believe there will be a written exam just as usual, but please note, everything is under constant change right now, and I just cannot guarantee you that the exam will be in the standard format, a written exam. It's likely, but not certain. Okay, so that is all for strategy, organization, and IT so far. Let's move on. Grundlagen der Programmierung, or fundamentals of programming. A module that is offered exclusively at my chair, and is offered by my colleague Alona Jarova and myself. Now we are in a pretty luxurious position with this module because it's based on a textbook by my good friend Bart Barstens and colleagues. And Bart has video lectures for all the chapters of this book available on his website, which you see highlighted here, www.dataminingapps.com. I will point you to the chapters of the book that really matter to the course, and you are then expected to watch these videos in order to prepare you and familiarize yourself with the concepts covered therein. Since first class videos are already available, and since our course is so much geared to this book, there really is no point in pre-recording video lectures as I do for other courses. So here we will count on the videos from Bart, and we will certainly offer also the lecturing slides that we used to use in courses. The purpose of these slides is to frame the videos. So going through the video and then revisiting our slides will help you to further identify the topics that matter the most. In addition to the lecture, we have a tutorial session. And I can tell you, if you are into learning programming, practice is crucial. It's really key. So we will direct our effort on very much to the tutorial. We will specifically pre-record videos for each of the tutorial sessions, which means that we introduce you to a programming task, and then we will demonstrate how this task is to be solved. That is in the same format that we typically use when the teaching is not purely digital. So we come together in the computer lab, for example, and solve a programming task together. It will be like that. and you will have the opportunity to just redo what we demonstrate in the videos. I'm sure this will help you a lot, and this will be very effective in learning Java programming. Of course, alone watching videos and trying to practice what you see in the videos might not be enough. I think with this course there is even more need for collaboration than maybe with other courses. So since we do not need to tape the lecture, having access to Bart's lecture, we will offer a weekly session via Zoom for discussions and Q&A. I cannot guarantee you that these weekly sessions will be exactly at the same times for which the lecture was announced. There might be a need for change. I hope you will understand that. Just because availabilities are yet not certain. But there definitely will be an opportunity for live sessions very frequently, weekly. You'll find the dates and conference links on the Moodle page, and together with the pre-taped videos and Bart's videos, everything with the Java course should go really well. Concerning the evaluation, I can only repeat myself. The course used to be evaluated by means of a written exam. We plan to stick to that, and this is also the plan of the faculty and also the university at large. However, by today, we can't guarantee you that it will be possible to have a standard written exam in July. So please be a little bit patient. Next, we have our bachelor seminar, which is also offered by Alona Jarova and myself. I already put the Moodle link here. And for seminars, I have to admit that the digital channel is maybe a little less suitable than traditional physical meetings. Let me comment on the organization. Our seminar involves group work, groups of 2 students typically, and these groups will be assigned topics and then work on these topics. Our topics are concerned with algorithmic decision support, with data mining or data science, and we will further continue what we did in our winter lecture, Business Intelligence Systems. If you have taken that lecture, it should prepare you very well for the seminar. The first session of the seminar and some subsequent introductory sessions will be organized as live sessions via Zoom, and then we will record these live sessions and make the videos available. So you can decide whether you want to join the live session or rather watch the videos later. Obviously, the live session has the advantage that you can ask questions if any. The first session is to introduce the topics and to prepare for the allocation of students to groups and groups to topics. The seminar was scheduled Tuesdays 2 to 4, and the sessions that we will host as live sessions will stick to this schedule. So the first session, and I apologize for not having put it on the video, our first session will be on the 21st of April. The 20th of April is the official start of the summer semester, postponed by 1 week. And then on the first Tuesday, we will have our introductory sessions from 2:15 to 3:45. You'll receive some information on the topics beforehand, and I expect you to read the materials that we share so that you are well prepared for our session and so that we can make good progress. After the first session, I imagine 1 or 2 weeks more with live sessions to set you up. And from there on, we will migrate to a second stage of the seminar. The groups will work on their topics, and there will be opportunity for meetings with your supervisors. So either Alona or myself. We will use the seminar sessions for these meetings. So we have 2 hours per week, which means that with Alona and myself, each supervising probably 10 groups. Every group should have an opportunity to meet us at least bi-weekly. The evaluation will be based on the seminar thesis, a written piece of work which you will submit via Moodle by the 3rd of July. More information is already available on the Moodle page and will be shared with you in due course. One more thing, please do not forget to register for the seminar. Should also put that on the slide. The deadline for registration that has been postponed as well. Sorry for that. And now finally, it has been postponed to the 14th of April. Is that right? I think it's right. You can do that via Moodle, and please check via Agnes, sorry. You can check via Agnes when exactly you have to register. If you want to take this seminar, prior registration via Agnes is crucial, and in case the demand will exceed the number of places, normally it does not, but it might be, then seminar places will be given by draw. All right, now the master program. There is 1 lecture, Advanced Data Analytics for Management Support, or ADAMS. I'll teach that. It's composed of a lecture and a tutorial, and I will pre-record both the lectures and the tutorials and make available the videos via YouTube. We have done that for our business analytics lecture in the last winter semester. It worked pretty well, so all should go smooth. The lecture materials will be made available on our Moodle page, the link of which you see on the slide. And materials for the tutorial, including notebooks or scripts and maybe data, will be made and are already available via GitHub. In order to collaborate during the semester, we will use our Moodle forum, and we will get together occasionally for live meetings via Zoom, so that you can ask questions and also discuss a little bit the scope of the lecture and the topics that were covered in the videos. Again, I cannot guarantee you that the dates of the live sessions will match the dates for which the lecture or the tutorial was announced. And the reason is that I might simply need the originally announced time slots for doing these videos. I prepare to make them available well in advance. My plan is to start today or tomorrow with taping some videos so that they should be available in due course and that you can find them. And then it would be possible to meet up via Zoom during the lecturing times, but I cannot guarantee that. And by the way, if I'm not misled, the lecture was scheduled for Wednesday and the tutorial was scheduled for Tuesday, both of them 8:30 in the morning. So maybe all of us are not too unhappy if that slot is going to be changed. Probably it will. Evaluation. ADAMS uses an individual assignment to evaluate students, which is composed of you working on a real-life modeling task, developing a solution, and then submitting a Jupyter notebook describing your solution. More information on that is already available on Moodle, and the deadline for the submission of your individual assignments is also defined. It's going to be the 28th of August. So even after the semester and exams, you will have time to complete your individual assignment. Last but not least, we have the module APA, Applied Predictive Analytics, which is a seminar that my colleagues Robin Gubela, Daniel Jakob, Alona Jarova and I are going to offer. As usual in seminar, it involves group work, and we envision groups of 2 students who work on a defined topic. The overarching topic will be causal machine learning, a very recent and relevant field at the interface of machine learning and econometrics. I can assure you it is a super hot topic right now, and all of us are very excited about the seminar and look forward to learning more about causal machine learning together with you. We are in the process of finalizing our topics, and once available we will announce the topics via Moodle, and you will have an opportunity to vote for these topics, and we will go by draw if needed, depending on the distribution of student preferences. The overall architecture of the seminar will be such that we will have some introductory live sessions using Zoom, probably and most likely at our usual time. By that I mean at the time at which the seminar was scheduled, which is Tuesdays 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. I put here some need for change may arise. Of course, everything may change these days, but I think it is safe if you plan with these time slots for live meetings in the scope of the seminar. And again, I forgot to put it on the slides. Bear with me. The very first session will be right after the start of the semester, which is the 21st of April. Before that, you will find an announcement of the topics on Moodle so that you can familiarize yourself with the topics and make informed decision when we ask you to vote for topics on the 21st. And also, please bear in mind, it is essential that you register for the seminar. Registration which is via Agnes, and the deadline is, I think, the 14th of April. Please double check that. Now that I think about it, could be the 16th, but clearly not any earlier than the 14th of April, so there is some time. But if you are interested in taking the seminar, it's certainly a good idea to register right away. The evaluation will be based on a seminar thesis, which will have the form of a notebook. So again, group work on a real-life modeling problem, which you will write up in the form of a notebook or a markdown file, depending which programming language, R or Python, you're going to apply. We haven't agreed yet on a submission deadline. Bear with me, it will be announced. I would imagine that it will be a bit like in Adams, so probably something in August. Okay, well, thanks for your patience. That covers the part concerning the lectures. Final note on dissertations, in case you are interested in completing your bachelor or master dissertation in the summer semester. that is certainly possible. For dissertations, everything will be as usual, or at least pretty much everything. Just to remind you, there are some prerequisites if you want to write your dissertation at my chair. For bachelor students, you have to complete the bachelor seminar, the module Bachelor Seminar Wirtschaftsinformation or Wirtschaftsinformatik. And for masters, likewise, you have to complete one of our seminar, which is either Applied Predictive Analytics or the Master Seminar Information Systems. Either one of them is fine, and then you're guaranteed to have a place. And a question that pops up quite often, is it possible to take a seminar and write the thesis in parallel? So say you haven't completed a seminar yet, but still want to write your dissertation at the Chair of Information Systems in summer. Yes, that is possible. I allow that. It would make sense to shift the timing a little bit. So for example, you could take the seminar, we start in April, you spend a couple of weeks on the seminar, focus on that, and then sometime in June or July, you start with your dissertation. That has worked well in the past. There's just one caveat. The seminars have a quota. We typically have capacity for 20 participants. So if you have not yet completed a seminar and you want to write your dissertation in summer, you need to get a place in one of our seminars first. And prior to demonstrating that you got a place, I cannot guarantee you an opportunity to write your dissertation. Okay, other than that, the organization works such that we have a Moodle page where you find some general information on dissertations and proposition for topics, and also more general ideas for topics. I also have an FAQ on my homepage. You find the links here, where I'm trying to answer some questions that I got to hear regularly from students. So please have a look at this webpage as well. And well, meetings will be via Zoom only in the summer semester. And if you'd like to meet me, please coordinate a slot with my secretary, Annalena Bujarek, via email. That is the standard approach. And if you are interested in doing your dissertation with one of my team members, Alona Jarova, for example, Nikita Kosodoy, Daniel Jakob, Robin Gubela, whoever, just email that person and ask for an appointment. Okay? Right. I guess that was it. Sorry, it was much longer than I thought. At least you have access to fast forward, and I hope you found that information interesting. I wish you all the best, and most importantly, stay healthy, take care of yourself, and I look forward to see you via Zoom very soon when we start the summer semester. Thanks a lot, and bye-bye.